Hi, hello everyone. Welcome to Crazy Maths. Today we are going to discuss about one of the 10th class important topic from the chapter polynomials. What the topic we are discussing today? We are discussing about relationship between zeros and coefficients. One of the most important topic in the 10th class. Okay, actually what is the polynomial general form? Polynomial general form is ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0. So now every polynomial can have a two zeros. What are the two zeros we can represent? One zero I am going to represent with alpha. More one zero we are going to represent with beta. Now we have here it is a second degree polynomial. For the second degree polynomial, we have two relationships. One is the sum relationship and more one is the product relationship. We have two relationships between zeros and coefficients. What are the relationship between sum? Example, sum we are saying alpha plus beta is equals to, we have to show that here, minus coefficient of x, coefficient of x by coefficient of x square. This is the relationship between sum of the zeros. Sum of the zeros. See, actually, generally, the students can remember what? Students can remember here. Alpha plus beta is equals to, they will say minus b by a. Okay, it is also correct only. According to the general form, this condition is satisfied. See what we said, minus coefficient of x. What is the coefficient of x in our general polynomial? In the general polynomial, x is there here. So coefficient x before what the value is there? B. Minus b by coefficient of x square is the a. So I written here a. Coefficient of x square is the a written. More one we are going to see. What is that more one we said? Product of the zeros. Sum of the zeros is there, product of the zeros is there. I am going to write in now product of the zeros. Alpha into beta is equals to, actual form is the constant term by coefficient of x square. What is that? Constant term by coefficient of x square. That generally what the students can remember this one, alpha beta is equals to, they can say here direct, whenever we asked, the students will say direct c by a. They won't say mathematical notation. We need mathematical notation. We are not there in the buttified situation. We have to learn the subject. So when teacher will ask, product of the zeros relationship is what? What we have to say? We have to say constant term by coefficient of x square. When teacher will ask what is the sum of the zeros relationship, we have to say it is a minus coefficient of x by coefficient of x square. Now in the next, now we will do one or two problems on the relationship between zeros and coefficients. Okay. So now we are going to check one problem on relationship between zeros and coefficient. I am going to checking one problem, x square plus 3x plus 2. One of the polynomial we are taking x square plus 3x plus 2. First of all, we have to find zeros of the required polynomial. Well, how to find zeros of the polynomial? We have to use splitting method. What we have to use? What is the coefficient of x square is 1. What is the constant term in our polynomial? Take the product of coefficient of x square and constant term. Then I am getting here coefficient of x square is the 1, constant term is the 2. 1 into 2, 2. In the next step, we have to find the pair of factors of 2. What are the pair of factors of 2? 1 2 the 2, 2 1 the 2. More anything is there? Not there. So after getting the factors, we have to add or subtract our pair of factors. Then we should get coefficient of x. After adding or subtracting, we need to get a coefficient of x. So what the operation if we apply means we are getting 1 and 2, 1 plus 2 if we did we are getting a 3. 2 plus 1 also we are getting same only because both are the same roots. Same roots. So I am going to writing now 3x as a x square plus 2x plus 1 plus 2 is equals to 0. So first we are dividing into the two terms as a one pair. So x square plus 2x is a one pair we divided, x plus 2 is a one pair we divided. Now if we observe in the first two terms, what the common we are getting, x square is there 2 times plus 2x, 2 into x is there. Next x plus x into 1 I am getting plus 2 into 1. So we need to multiply with 1. There can be any changes? No changes. Again something into 1 we will get something. Now if we observe in the first two terms we have it as a common, x common is this, see, x and x. So I am going to take x as a common, then we can get the remaining what it will be left in the first two terms. 1x is left plus here 2 is left. Next, in the second two terms, what we are getting common? 1 we are getting as a common. So left x plus 2 is equals to 0. See, when we are taking the common of two terms, okay, we are getting one term in the brackets, that x plus 2, x plus 2. We have to get in the bracket term is same. We should not get a different. We should get same term. For example, here I got x plus 5. In the next bracket also we should get x plus 5. We should not get a different term. Now, in the whole equation, I am going to take x plus 2 as a common. Remaining left x plus 1 is left is equals to 0. Then we can say here x plus 2 is equals to 0. We got it x is equals to minus 2. Then next x plus 1 is equals to 0. We got it x is equals to minus 1. Okay. So every second degree polynomial can contains two zeros. We got it two zeros. What is that? One is the alpha is equals to x is equals to minus 2. Beta is equals to x is equals to minus 1. Just we find out only zeros. Now we have to check relationship between zeros and coefficients. Before that, whatever the polynomial is given, we are comparing with our general polynomial. What is our general polynomial? General polynomial is the ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0. Let's we check what is the value of a, b, c here. Here I am getting a value as the 1. X square coefficient is the a. Next x coefficient is the b. What is there in our polynomial? 3. What is the constant term? C is equals to 2. So we find out that zeros and respected coefficients we find out. Now I am going to check in their relationship. First relationship what? Sum relationship. That we will represent with S1. S1. Okay. What is the sum relationship? Alpha plus beta is equals to, we said, minus coefficient of x by coefficient of x square. Mathematical notation we said. What the students can say here? Minus b by a students will say. Because they are comparing with general polynomial ax square plus bx plus c. Yes. Now, what is the alpha we got it here? alpha we got it minus 2 plus of beta value what we got it here minus 1 is equals minus as it is. What is the value of b according to our polynomial? We got it b value is the 3 by a value is 1. Can be written as minus 2. Already we learned plus into minus, minus into plus. So here we know plus into minus can get the minus 1 is equals to minus 3 by 1 is nothing but minus 3. At final step what we got it minus 2 minus 1 both are the negative. What we have to do? We have to do addition, that is minus 3 is equals to minus 3. So we verified here sum of the zeros relationship between coefficients and zeros. Now we are going to do product of zeros. What product of zeros relationship we said? Alpha beta is equals to, we discussed, constant term by coefficient of x square. What the students can say here, generally they can remember general form is the c by a. C by a. Now alpha beta is nothing but our zeros. What we got our zeros, alpha value we got it here minus 2 into beta value we got it as a minus 1 is equals. What is the constant term in our polynomial? In our polynomial constant term is the 2 by coefficient of x square is the 1. Then next, product of two negative numbers, we get a positive result. That minus into minus plus 2 ones are 2 is equals to 2. Then we are satisfied relationship between zeros and coefficients with two relations. One is the sum relation and more one is the product relation. Here product relation can be represented by alpha beta is equals to S2. So we are going to discuss one more problem on relationship between zeros and coefficients. We are going to take in the polynomial 100x square minus 20x plus 1 is equals to 0. So first main concept what we have to find, we have to find zeros of a given polynomial. How to find that? We said x square coefficient into constant term. What is that x square coefficient here? 100 into constant term is the 1. We will get it as a result as a 1. Now what we have to do? We have to find a pair of factors of 100. What the pair of factors we can get? 100 is 100, 250 is 100, next 520 is 100, next 10 is 100. So we got it here pair of factors. After that what we have to identify? If we add or subtract, we need to get what is the coefficient of x term. See here what we did means we will get here, some can say here, sir 20 minus 5 is there, next to 2 and 50 is there, 1 and 100 is there, 10 and 10 is there. So what we added means we are getting here 10 plus 10, if we added means we are getting 20. Okay, obviously it is correct only, 10 plus 10 20. What the children can take there, 10x plus 10x they will write. If we written 10x plus 10x, we will get it as a 20x. But in our problem, we have a minus 20, not plus 20. So what we have to do? We have to add, but not positive tens. We have to add the 2 or the negative tens. That I am going to splitting in the problem. Observe everyone. We are writing here 100x square minus 10x minus 10x plus 1 is equals to 0. And one more thing is students can remember that when we are dividing, when we are splitting into 4 terms, the operation should satisfy our condition. We have one condition. What is that? All the terms should contain positive. All the terms should contain positive. Otherwise, in the polynomial 4 terms are there. It should contain 2 are positive and 2 are negative signs. But if contain 3 negative, 1 positive, 3 positive, 1 negative, it cannot satisfy and we can't get the roots of the or zeros of the polynomial. Compulsory it should satisfy either 4 terms are positive, otherwise 2 are positive, 2 are negative. Let's check here. Constant term 1 is a positive, 10x is negative, more 1 10x is the negative. 2 negatives are there and 2 positives are there. 100x square is the positive 100x square. We have here 2 negative terms, 2 positive terms. It is satisfied our condition. Then I am going to check in the first 2 terms what we get the common. We get the common as a 10x we will get. Then left sir, how 10x here? 10x is there. 10 into 10 we can write 100. 10 into 10 is the 100 we will get. So I am going to 10x is the common. Then one more 10x is left here. 10 tens are 100, x into x it becomes x square. And minus is as it is. Total 10x is came outside. Then some students can write it here 0, not 0. If the whole term is came outside, we have to write it here 1. All the term is came outside, we have to write it 1. Now here I am going to take minus 1 is the common. If we take in minus 1 is the common, what we can get? Minus 10x will become plus 10x and plus 1 will become minus 1. When we are taking the minus as a common, if we take in minus as a common, negative terms will become positive terms, positive terms will become negative terms. Now in the whole polynomial, what is there common? 10x minus 1 into 10x minus 1 is there, is equals to 0. Then next we are writing 10x minus 1 is equals to 0, 10x minus 1 is equals to 0. Finally we get x is equals to 1 by 10 and x is equals to 1 by 10. Means alpha, beta, both we got it same values. Alpha, beta we got it same values. So we are continuing the relationship. First I am going to continue in the sum relationship. Sum relationship is the alpha plus beta. It can be represented as S1. What is that alpha plus beta relationship? Alpha plus beta relationship is, already we discussed, minus coefficient of x by coefficient of x square. So here, what is the coefficient of x is there for us? Minus of coefficient of x is the minus 20 by constant term is the, so coefficient of x square is the 100. What is that here? Alpha plus beta, 1 by 10 plus 1 by 10. It can be written as, how to add that like terms? We have to take LCM as a 10 and numerator 1 plus 1. If there are the like fractions or like rational numbers are there, we have to write only once the denominators and direct we have to add the numerators. Is equals, minus into minus will become plus 20 by 100. Let's see, 0 0 cancel, 2 1s are 2, 2 5s are 10. It can be written as 110 is equals to 1 by 5. Now we are going to check, 2 1s are 2, 2 5s are 10. So we got it here, 1 by 5 is equals to 1 by 5. So we verify relationship between some condition. And we are doing right now product of zeros, alpha, beta is equals to, we said, constant term by, what is that? Coefficient of x square. Constant term by coefficient of x square. What is here? Alpha is the 1 by 10 into 1 by 10 is equals, constant term is the 1 by coefficient of x square is the 100. Let's check. 1 into 1 is the 1 by 10 tens the 100 is equals to 1 by 100. So we verified relationship between product also. So two problems we did and two problems we verify relationship between zeros and coefficients. One of the important problem, most important in the 10th board exam level. Okay, thanks for watching Crazy Maths channel. Please watch, share and subscribe to Crazy Maths.